The wind howled across the plains, carrying dust, silence, and the weight of old sins. He rode in slow, a lone rider draped in black, hat brim low, face carved from stone. His name was Ethan Cole, and he had come home. The town of Red Rock had changed little. Same crooked saloon, same leaning church steeple, same hollow eyes watching from behind shuttered windows. But one thing was gone: his brother, shot down in cold blood, betrayed by a man he once called friend. Ethan dismounted, boots crunching on the dirt street. Every step echoed, every gaze followed, and at the end of the street stood the sheriff's office, the very place where the man responsible sat in power. Ethan's hand hovered near the iron on his hip. His eyes narrowed. This town would bleed before sundown, and someone would die for what they did. The saloon doors creaked open, and silence swept through. Cigarette smoke curled through the air. Piano keys stuttered, then stopped. Ethan stepped inside, eyes scanning faces. He wasn't looking for whiskey. He was looking for answers. Old man at the bar muttered, "Best leave the past buried. Cole. Men round here don't take kindly to ghosts." But Ethan was no ghost. He was vengeance, breathing. From a corner table, a voice slid out, smooth as poison. "Didn't reckon you'd come back, Ethan. Thought you'd be smart enough to stay gone." It was Clint Mercer, the man who betrayed his brother. Once a partner, now a serpent with a badge. Their eyes locked. The whole room froze. "You killed my blood," Ethan said, low and sharp. Mercer smiled, cold. "Your brother knew the rules. He broke him. I just enforced him." The crowd shifted nervously. The storm was coming. Ethan's hand twitched near his revolver. Mercer leaned back, smug. "You want justice, Cole? Then meet me at sundown. Street'll decide who's right and who gets buried." The clock ticked. The town held its breath, and Ethan gave a single nod. Word spread fast. By noon, the town buzzed like a nest of rattlers. Merchants closed shops. Mothers pulled children inside. Men sharpened knives and cleaned rifles. Sundown would bring blood, and no man wanted to be caught in the crossfire. Ethan stood alone at his brother's grave. Hat off, dust whipping around him. He spoke soft, but the earth itself seemed to listen. "I swore I'd avenge you, Daniel. Tonight, I keep my word." He tightened his gun belt, checked each bullet. Each one felt heavy, not with lead but with justice. Behind him, footsteps. A shadow. It was Sarah, the preacher's daughter, the only soul who'd ever seen through Ethan's hardened shell. "Don't do this," she pleaded. "Clint controls this town. His men will gun you down before you even draw." Ethan looked at her, eyes burning with grief. "Then I'll take as many of them as I can." She caught his hand. "This ain't just revenge, Ethan. It's suicide." But he pulled away, and with the setting sun creeping closer, he walked back into town, straight into the jaws of hell. The sky burned red as the sun bled into the horizon. Shadows stretched long. Dust swirled low, and the street was silent. Ethan stood in the center, boots planted, eyes locked forward. His hand hovered above his holster, steady as stone. Across from him, Clint Mercer stepped out. Hat tilted, smile sharp. Behind him, a half-dozen hired guns, rifles glinting in the dying light. "You think this is justice, Ethan?" Mercer sneered. "This is survival. Only the strong take what they want." Ethan's voice cut the air. "You took my brother's life. Tonight, I take yours." The crowd gathered at the edges. No one dared breathe. The clock struck. The bell tolled. And hands moved like lightning. Guns roared. Flames spit from muzzles. Men screamed. Bodies hit the dirt. Ethan's revolver spun smoke as one mercenary fell. Then another. But the odds were heavy, and bullets tore into the street around him. Still, he pressed forward, step by bloody step, until he stood just a yard from Clint Mercer. And then, a bullet tore through the silence, and Ethan staggered back. The world spun. Dust filled his lungs. Blood seeped warm through his shirt. Ethan hit the ground hard. His vision blurred. But through the haze, he saw it. Sarah, standing at the edge of the street. And beside her, another figure. One he never expected. The sheriff. A man who was supposed to uphold law. A man who once called Ethan's brother a friend. But now he stood shoulder to shoulder with Clint Mercer, his rifle still smoking. The betrayal cut deeper than the bullet. Ethan struggled, teeth gritted. His hand groped for the revolver still in the dirt beside him. Mercer stepped closer, eyes cruel. Thought you'd ride in and play hero, Cole. But heroes die young in Red Rock. He raised his gun, aiming straight at Ethan's heart. The crowd gasped. Sarah cried out, and Ethan, bleeding, broken, pulled the trigger. The sound split the night. Smoke hung heavy. The echo rolled down the street like thunder. And when it cleared, one man still stood. The other lay sprawled in the dirt, blood soaking into the dust. Clint Mercer's eyes went wide, then empty. Justice had spoken, but Ethan was down too. Blood poured fast, too fast. His breath came ragged, shallow. He knew he wasn't long for this world. Sarah knelt beside him, tears falling. You've done it. Ethan, you've avenged him. Please hold on. He gave a faint smile. My fight's done, but this town's got a chance now. Don't let his sacrifice be for nothing. The bells tolled again, solemn this time. As the last light of Sundown died, Ethan Cole closed his eyes, and the legend of revenge at Sundown was born. The town of Red Rock would never forget, because sometimes justice is written in blood, and blood always leaves a mark.